Welcome back to the Wounded Coast. I told you we'd be here a lot. Thank goodness for being able to run fast. So, I'm looking at this, and I'm just like, because I'm trying to see if I can figure it out. I think what I'm just going to have to do is just simply go to the Dragon Age wiki page and try to look up this quest and see where it tells me, where the ingredients are, because, Alright, so, let me see here. Changing one's nature. Lots of side quests here. Alright. So, the ingredients, the locations for these ingredients are simple. So, I've already found 2. I need to find 2 more. I just don't know which ones I found before. But the death root is in the Dalish camp across from where Clara is standing. I think I found that. The flask is on the western path from the camp, inside of the small ruined building. I think I got that on the Merrill quest. The quicksilver is on the path to the top of Sundermount. I thought I would have gotten that. And the Ebon Wrath leak would be past the graveyard on the path to the summit of the mountain. I mean, we went through there earlier, and I thought we were going to be able to, find them, but I guess not. I don't know. I guess I'll have to just try again. It's so annoying when you're trying to locate something and you just can't seem to find it, Alright.
Now we fight.
Frostmourne hungers for slavers. That's why I like having Templar abilities. Nice way to counter some of the mage enemies that we encounter.
Take one more step and the boy dies.
Tell this dirtbag who we are.
If I were you, I wouldn't be threatening the Viscount's son.
What?
Oh, I suppose you just got a tip from a slaver that he was selling mage flesh cheap. You never thought to ask where he got it? You never wondered if you were buying the Viscount's well-known love child from his elven mistress. The boy he swore to protect, even if it meant raising the entire Free Marches?
I seek no war with the Free Marches. Take the lad to his father.
We will, once you're dead.
Time to die, little man.
You're no good to me as a corpse. Get down.
Now.
And of course, Fenris loves it whenever I kill slavers.
You would have let him kill me. He had a sword at my throat, and you just... I mean, thank you, but what if you were wrong?
If I was wrong, you'd be dead. But so would an ugly gang of slavers.
Huh. Who are you? Are you working for the Templars?
Your mother sent me.
Hardly a difference. I can't believe her. My whole life it was all, I'll love you and protect you. Then I have some bad dreams and it's off to the Templars.
You belong in the circle of Magi.
Well, I'm not going. I was trying to get to the Dalish. They won't be afraid of my magic.
Elf, human. The only thing that matters is the demons.
Look, I'm not completely ignorant. I know why they lock mages up. I've heard the demons whispering. But the Dalish, they've been working magic well before humans were in these lands. Surely the Keeper can train my magic as well as a bunch of Templars.
If there is another place he can harness his gifts, I cannot blame him for wishing to go there.
Because no Dalish mage ever went astray.
Was your mother right? Are you plagued by demons already?
I can't say for sure. I have dreams. There are voices in the dreams. They ask me to come, to give shape to the void around them. But the Dalish Keeper is wise. If anyone can help, she can.
I was hired to bring you to the Circle. That's where you're going.
I saw what you did to those Tevinters. I cannot hope to fight you. Fine. Go and get your blood money. Tell my mother she won. But she'll be the only one I don't miss when they lock me away.
We should tell his mother. She'll want to know he's alive.
And in the end, that's all she's really gonna care about. What? There are plenty of mothers out there that would gladly take their son's dislike and, ill feelings as long as they are still alive. I'm sure there are plenty of mothers out there that would absolutely agree. Knew there was one more. And yeah, I was thinking about it as I've been doing the last few videos of this playthrough, and I think I've ultimately decided, yeah, I'm gonna have Bethany join the Circle. Because I've already shown you guys what happens when your sibling joins the Grey Wardens, and there's really not that much of a difference, except in certain things of dialogue and such later on, and certain scenes are a little different, but there are some notable, some interesting differences if you have your sibling join either the Templars or the Warden. Or not the Wardens, the Templars or the Circle of Mages. So, it also creates an interesting dynamic at the end in Act 3. Since that's not really the case if your sibling is a Warden, other than that they come back to offer their help, or rather to confront you about the decision you had just made about who you sided with. Compared to if they are literally a part of either side, they are directly involved.
Fainriel's at the Circle. Pay up.
He may never forgive me for sending him there, but I'd rather him alive and furious than dead and buried. As I said, I have little money, but this is a Dalish ring that has been in my family for generations. Please accept it with my thanks.
Greetings.
You kept my brother out far too late.
Okay. So this is, of course, now an interesting part in the act because there's a lack of markers and a lack of things. So you find yourself kind of like wanting to go scour almost every area to try and clear up as much as you can, clear out the other areas and other groups in other areas. Oh my gosh, how did I actually miss that? It was right there and somehow I missed it. I am shocked I actually missed that one. Okay, so then I only need one more. Alright, let's just double check that's not over here. Oh my gosh, it actually is right here. Okay. Now, there is one more interesting quest to happen before we do the expedition.
I found all the ingredients, Clara.
I knew you'd come through. Take this. I need to go before it's too late.
A bow.
Have you thought about going to the Keeper and begging for amnesty?
May the Dread Wolf never hear your footsteps, child.
Solus? Can you hear my footsteps, Solus? Sorry. I thought it was funny. That's not bad. I think the mod added a number of other extra items I can be able to go ahead and take advantage of here.
Wonderful.
Some of those kind of purple items that also improve with level up. I think. Alright. Ah! There it is.
Maker's breath, you get more letters than I do. There's another one on the desk.
Proud scion of the Hawk family. I dare not contact you directly, but we have met before and I know you to be a person of good character and unusual ability. Indulge me in a meeting outside the city, for I require your aid in a delicate task. As a token of good faith, I have enclosed a modest sum. There will be more waiting if you can help. Please come as soon as you receive this. If you do not, the lives of many innocents may be on my hands. Sincerely, a friend. Before we do that, though, let's go to Hightown, because I want to go pay a visit to Sandal for enchantment, because I have quite a few runes in my inventory at the moment.
Welcome, merchant.
Oh, that's right, I have to let this guy know about his wife. Totally forgot.
Is this Nanette's ring?
Ah, Ninette's wedding ring. Yes. Look at the engraving. Forever faithful, forever yours. Oh. Written in happier times. Where did you find it?
You know what, screw you.
It was on Nanette's hand, which was cut from her body. She's dead.
On her hand? Ah, I see. Well, maybe you should take this back. I don't want anything that might link me to her death. Especially with her family asking questions. No. They're going to blame me. I just know it. Excuse me, sir. I have arrangements to make.
Mm-hmm.
Keep moving.
Hey, Sandal. Okay. Threat generation. That's a lot of attack. No way to remove it once it's been placed. Lockpicking, health and health regen, armor. Attribute requirements ignored? I'll put it here since that's the one that Aveline uses. After all, she is a tank. There we go. I think that's all the runes I had. Yep. All right.
Now, meet your maker. One less. We made it. I'll deal with this.
Hello, Thrask. Now, let's see if he has something to say after I threaten to turn him in.
Mistress Hawk.
It's him. That Templar from Ariani. I knew this was a bad idea.
Fainriel speaks well of how you treated him before you brought him to us. I thought perhaps you would be willing to show mages a kindness once more.
You didn't need to call me all the way out here just to pay me for my silence.
Do not goad me, Sarah. Believe me, I thought long and hard before entrusting you with this, but I did not know where else to go. There are a number of apostates hiding in those caverns. I was hoping you might speak to the group, convince them to surrender peacefully before my fellow Templars arrive.
Who are these apostates? Where did they come from?
These are the mages of the former circle at Starkhaven. It burned to the ground, and their Templar sent for us to relocate the survivors. Unfortunately, they escaped on the journey. With their phylacteries burned, it has been nearly impossible to track them.
What's a phylactery?
When a mage joins the circle, the first enchanter takes a sample of his blood. It is used as a focus to track the mage should he escape.
Do the other Templars intend to do worse than recapture the mages?
Sakaras is a Knight Lieutenant of the Templars, a great crony of Meredith. Should he find apostates hiding from pursuit, Meredith will consider him justified in murdering the lot of them.
Who's Meredith?
You have clearly not been in Kirkwall long. Meredith is Knight Commander. She has changed the rules for mages in Kirkwall. They are less free than elsewhere. Though I dare say she has created as much dissent as obedience.
I would not like to see this become a massacre.
Thank you. Your compassion does you credit. These mages have shown they attack Templars on sight. You have a better chance than I to convince them they are better off alive in the Circle than free and dead. Sakaras hunts them as well. If they have not surrendered by the time he arrives, this will be a bloodbath.
Interesting that gives Varric rivalry when I said I want to bring them in peacefully instead of them dying.
Now.
Corpses are stirring!
Mages will always resort to the forbidden if they feel enough need.
I think the proper term there, Fenris, is if they are backed into a corner. I mean, if you back an animal into a corner, that's usually when they are the most dangerous.
I always wanted to try this.
Because then they have to resort to almost anything. Because of the threat that they feel at the moment. So yeah, of course a mage would feel the need to resort to that because backed into a corner.
Grab some sharp and pointy. We've got company.
Take 2 steps back.
Let's finish this!
Rise again.
Maker's blessing. I thought I was going to die down here in this tomb. Are you with the Templars? Please, I need to go back to the Circle. I never wanted to get involved in this. Not when he started making those things.
Who is he?
Decimus. It was his decision. He kept saying the Templars would label us blood mages if we fled. Why not use it if it's our best tool?
Typical excuse.
He slit his wrist, and the magic, it rose from the blood and woke the skeletons in the cave. I ran. Decimus is wrong. Blood magic is a work of evil, not just a power the Templars keep from us for spite.
Decimus is the leader of these mages.
He's crazy. He said with our phylacteries gone, no one could find us. We would be free. I think maybe he set the fire. There must be a demon working through him. No normal man would profane the dead like this.
Give yourself up to the Templars and tell me where the others are.
I surrender. Take me to the Templars. I don't want anything to do with this blood magic. The rest of them, they're still following Decimus. He's gone mad. I think he'd kill us all just to take the Templars down.
Sir Thrask waits outside. You will be safe there.
You know, I just had a funny thought. Because I'm carrying around Frostmourne. And since we're playing a more angry, aggressive, pissed off Hawk, we could say that this is like after Arthas got Frostmourne and became kind of, well, different. But I'm only saying that as a joke, just because the thought of that amused me.
They're here! The Templars have come to take us back to the Circle.
Decimus, no! Stay your hand. These are no Templars.
What do I care what shield they carry? If they challenge us, the dead themselves will meet the call.
Now! There's nothing like the smell of fresh blood. Go down! You should never have fought me. You killed him. Oh, Decimus. You should have listened to me, love. You are one of us. But you wear no mark of the Circle. How is it you side against your own?
That man was a blood mage. I don't have to be part of the Circle to know that is wrong.
Decimus gave us the courage to face the Templars. Without him, we would be prisoners still. The minute he resorted to blood magic, he signed his execution warrant. I warned him. I told him once he marked himself as a blood mage, that was all anyone would see.
Are we supposed to believe that you had no part in his actions?
I swear to you, I have had no truck with demons. Please, we only want our freedom. Without your help, the Templars will execute us all for Decimus's crimes.
If not in the Circle, how do you intend to live?
I hear there are places outside the pre-marches where the Templars are not so vigilant.
You followed him. You should all face punishment.
Does the Circle's punishment fit the crime? Does wanting our freedom justify them gelding our minds? I beg you, kill the Templar who pursues us.
I would not see these mages killed. But if we start murdering Templars, we'll draw their fury down on us.
Yes, let's murder a Templar. Surely that will help.
Will you buy us time to flee Kirkwall?
No.
I am bringing you back to the Circle, willing or no.
Then lay down your arms. I am trying to save our lives, not throw them away. We will come with you.
I'll make sure the way out is clear.
Yeah, by the way, this twit later is going to completely turn on us and be cuckoo insane. Or should I say cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. 6 years later. Where she was like, you know, that whole blood magic thing? It wasn't so bad.
I am coming peacefully. What more do you want?
For you to not go nuts and try to kill me later on, 6 years later.
Get back!
Get ready!
Are you saying there isn't anyone inside? Then where did that apprentice come from?
I followed the tracks from the caravan site, but the boy says the others already left.
Don't lie, Thrask. I know you're soft on the robes. I followed the same tracks and... What do we have here?
Take this refuse back to the Circle.
The Circle? As if we would let these demon worshippers pollute the minds of our mages. No. Once they have tasted freedom, apostates are good for nothing. Better to silence them now.
No! And you wonder why we fear them? Please, you must protect us.
Do what you must.
The Circle is a sanctuary, not a prison. If you kill these people, I will see you disciplined by the Divine herself.
Knight Commander says no rebel robes get to preach to the tame ones.
Are you truly going to send us off with this monster?
Mages belong in the Circle. That's the law.
Then we truly have no hope. You seem a decent man, Templar. I must place the lives of all these people in your hands.
Don't count on him being around long enough to help you, Sunshine.
I will do all I can. I swear you this.
I am already at full friendship with Fenris, and it's only the end of Act 1. Alright. That is it. Alright.
Another messenger came by with a letter. It's on the desk.
Dear Bethany, I'm so sorry I don't know what happened to Tamara. I think her family fled to Redcliffe, but I haven't been able to locate them. I don't have much hope left, but miracles can happen. I will keep trying. I know Tamara was a close friend. I will write you as soon as I hear something. I hope your family is doing well in Kirkwall. Please send my love to your mother. I will keep praying for you all. Sincerely, Sister Ursula.
I hope Mother convinces the Viscount to give us the estate. Carver never told you, but he was a bit jealous Amabari chose you and not him. Poor Carver. There's a good boy.
So you see, I now have the ingredients to go ahead and actually make some of these, although it shows that, which I'm kind of surprised. But apparently, yeah, because it shows I already have those here, I'm able to make plenty of other different types of runes that I would want. Ooh, cold resistance. Fitting for the Lich Queen. Evading and disarming traps easier. I think I put that on myself, and I should have given that to Varric or Isabella. Kinslaying. Bonus damage to humans. Cold damage. Once I get more silverite, then it will really happen. Excuse me. But this is why getting the crafting resources, going around and getting them is kind of important, so that later on I can try and make as many of these runes as I can to fit any of the gear that I've got. Look at that, I've already got 400 sovereigns. It's not just runes, in case I want to say, this is another reason right here. I can make more sugar cakes, so that this is a way I could be able to actually go ahead and affect friendship, if I didn't want to bother with, say, the console. I can go ahead and make these other potions as well, but this was something I was really hoping for, that once I got elf root, I could basically just spam this, depending on how much money I have. So there we go. 20 sugar cakes. So I could basically just also give those to Isabella, for example. Health and blood magic. Yeah. Alright, so how am I doing on poisons and grenades? It's not like I'm going to use those anyway. Alright, when we return, we will be heading out on the expedition. Stay tuned.